This is how I made the video for Death. I started by searching around in Google for good images to use. I wanted something that represented the funk genre since, it's a funk song. And I came across this image right here. Now, since I also wanted to release it to my Spotify, I had to do some image editing so I wouldn't get copyrighted. Even though it's free to use, but rules are rules. So I started by changing the color gradients and whatever else to make the hue and the general color scheme different to the original. Then I came up with a cool idea. I would make the skeleton and the background separate things so I could add their own effects to each in the video. This was easier said than done. I managed to mask out the skeleton easily enough using the photo editor that comes with Windows, which now has a few options for background. Step 2 done. Now came the most frustrating experience for about 45 minutes. I was ready to give up at this point. What I had to do was the reverse. Instead of taking the background out of the image, I needed to take the skeleton out and leave the background in. So I took everything off and began to add the background back in. This made the program crash. So I tried again. This time, starting with the inside of his jaw instead of wide strokes around him. This still made the program crash, so I went to Google to find something that could do it for me, and I didn't find anything. So I thought maybe Canva could help, but still no. The feature that helps me mask things out is a premium feature, and I don't have the money, time, or the care to go do it, so I went back to searching and eventually found something like an off-brand Canva that had the same available feature, but only if you start a free trial and put your payment details in. I went ahead, did what I needed to do, and immediately cancelled the subscription. Now I had my two separate images ready. Now, I do my music videos in Set Game Visualizer inside of FL Studio, since it's an easy way to make them and I don't have to pay for anything, and it has lots and lots of customizability. And also the end result looks good. I had the idea of making the background react to the kicks like most of my videos and have the skeleton in the foreground as a still image. This also took a while because I don't know how to use Buffer Blender. I'm not a video editor, I make music. But after fumbling my way through, I managed to get everything looking nice, and I definitely did not use Reddit to help me out. Finally, I didn't like how the skeleton was just there in the video, so I had them move a little bit to give some more eye candy and visual entertainment. After everything was done, I was finally finished. Who knew a stupid little idea like this would end up costing me 2 hours of work and frustration and annoyance? If you haven't already, go check out my song on YouTube and on Spotify as well. Links to both can be found in the bio of my Instagram.